I'm on holiday. I've been swimming in the ocean every morning, sleeping, reading my books. It's been fabulous. It's been really nice. Well, besides for, the underlying uni work. In between these lovely little moments, I sit here and I plan and I write this filmic essay, trying to force myself to write something. I don't understand why I can't write anything, and I stare aimlessly at my computer. I think I may be suffering just a little bit from burnout. I've made a lot of films in my life, not all of them cinema quality, but I still have never stopped creating. Whether it was a little snippet of a holiday or a full production, my mind has always been in that headspace. And now that I've started to work in that world professionally, I found myself kind of exhausted. Have I already used up all of my ideas? Does this mean film is over for me? Does this mean I'm too tired to do anything interesting? For a while there, I was really worried I'd just lost my love of filmmaking. Worried that all of my dedication to this art form was for nothing, even though if I had changed my mind, it wouldn't have been for nothing. Nevertheless, I still have those small, lovely little moments where I get super excited about making film, and tidbits of that joy you get from creating. So the spark is still there. I'm pretty sure I've just kind of smothered it. We've all experienced this at some point. It's very classic end of high school kind of feeling. So how the hell do we stop ourselves from feeling this way? Work, life, balance. Which turns out I'm kind of bad at. When I get into something, I get all my claws into it. I love it. And it's always been especially bad with film. I love doing it so much that I very willingly cast aside all of my free time, even when I'm exhausted and so very tired. I'm good at just forcing myself to do it. To film late into the night, work 14-hour days. I can't help myself. But does forcing myself to create art make my art bad? And does spending all of my time making art mean I'm missing out on living, so I have no inspiration? If I'm creating all of the time, am I ever living? These are all huge, big questions that are definitely a product of my overthinking, but also something I think we all spend a fair bit of time pondering. I think it's pretty important to have time to live, as my art has to come from somewhere. And it's definitely not coming from sitting in my room studying. So in a way, not creating films is still working on your film, just indirectly. So in theory, my whole life is just work and I have no life. Having life to be inspired from is a huge part of my art form, so I think I do need to take a break sometimes. I think I just need to have a moment to breathe. To not think about getting the footage and just living. Do something completely different for a day, a week, a month. I think it'll bring my creativity back. Bring back my passion. I also think it's okay if filmmaking becomes my work. Because I still have other art forms I love and that are already dedicated solely for me. So should I be spending my holiday recuperating and not working on uni? To feel inspired and motivated to work on it next week? Probably. Maybe I'm just so obsessed with film that I'll always be indirectly working on my next project. Do what I say, not as I do. Something like that.